It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. We about to talk about another fire episode of Snowfall, the final season, episode 6. Definitely another excellent episode. I'm having me a little drinky drink. I had my damn beer. I had to switch it up. Rojas says, get you a drink. Anyway, another fire episode. Excellent cinematography. This episode of Snowfall, episode 3, the final season, I think that they are really going all out with this season. We see what Leon was going through in Africa. Now, I thought that we would just hear the stories or maybe, possibly see a glimpse, but we really got to see how Leon is living in Africa, and it's changed him and Wanda completely, and his mindset and everything is totally changed, and he has what some people call survivor's remorse, basically, because now he made it. He's doing good. He's not in the hood surrounded by cops, drugs, other people wanting to kill him. He got the money. He and his girl are safe. He feel guilty, but he has to realize, because he also has a little bit of a savior's complex, you can't go back and save them. You in life, and this goes for everybody, no one can help anyone that doesn't want to help themselves. No one can save anyone that don't want to be saved. But he did break down a dope analogy, and I'm going to talk about that, and then I'm going to get to some of these comments. Appreciate all y'all for coming through for this first reaction, which I always, when you ever see a first reaction, that means that I did that immediately after the episode. So this definitely is a first reaction. But the dope analogy was when he was sitting there in Africa talking with Wanda, and she was saying, because they was I guess going on some type of tour, which they do have those type of things where you can go to old places where slavery, the business of slavery actually occurred. They still have remnants of some of those places there in all kind of countries. And so they're in Ghana, and it was a guy breaking down what happened during slavery and how people had to sell others and different things. And he was feeling guilty breaking it down on the shores and the beach, which, I mean, this episode, excellent cinematography, the location, they actually in Africa and not no green screen, the way they showed him looking through that little window and then zoomed out. I mean, this was dope cinematography, the way they showed him on the beach. She had some pretty toes. Anyway, he said, because he was feeling guilty, and this is the first reaction. I only saw it once, so I'm paraphrasing. But he said something to the effect of he was feeling guilty or just as bad as the slavers. And she said, well, you ain't never sold nobody into slavery. You ain't never that bad. You ain't never did nothing like that. And he like, I don't know. I think I was probably just as bad or worse, pretty much. He said, if you gave a slave a choice for freedom, they take it without a second thought. But you do that to the same crackhead, they ain't gonna probably take it. They may, you know what I'm saying, think about it. You know, they may not do it, which is very, very true. Any slave given the opportunity to freedom would not hesitate. Whereas crackheads, junkies, meth heads, all of that, given the opportunity to get clean, rehab, all of that, a lot of them either refuse or have to go through multiple times. And that's for different reasons. But all in all, he's saying by him being a drug dealer, he might be just on the same level as the slave dealers and he got a guilty conscience, and I think it's gonna get him killed. Shout out to my man Juan Marley, coming through during the episodes. Whenever you see that I'm gonna do a first reaction, I will be live chatting on YouTube and on my Facebook page. So come through, check it out, and I will be live chatting during the episode. It's something that I used to do a few years ago, and I started doing a couple weeks ago again. So make sure that you all come through and you can see what I'm saying while the episode is going. Now let me see a couple of the comments. I appreciate all y'all for coming through. So much happened this episode. I'm gonna try to cover it. So let's see what we got up in here. My boy Juan Marley, what up? What up? My guy Ill Woods, what's good, brother? How you feeling? D Renee, what's up, sis? I definitely agree with you. I hope Wanda don't relapse. Grandma ain't playing no games. Just because you got clean and sanctified, what, everybody supposed to forget? Because you brought me this bull? I love what Jerome say, take that bullshit up out of here with you. So, damn, but grandma was hard, wasn't she? Wanda like, it's the only thing that make me feel good. Straight up. Nathan Smith, Jerome saying Leon ain't family is foul. He ain't had to pick a side. It was chosen for him. That's true. That is true. Jerome told him to bounce. He ain't family, and take that bull up out of here with you. So, which that was hilarious. But he had to do that. Leon was coming with a pure heart, being honest. I guess Jerome didn't know where he was coming from for sure, and he know that Leon was always Franklin friend first, but he did break it down. Franklin used you, just like everybody else. You know, you think because you didn't kill the kid, you can come back and this and that, which that was hard. That was hurtful right there. You know, but Jerome done been through so much now, he didn't turn into a hard person. Remember, Jerome in the beginning didn't want to do nothing. Now listen to him. Damn, man, I feel bad for Roman Rome. So, you know, yep, it's messed up. Nathan Smith said Jerome and Leon dying this season. How many people really watch my show? Because I already told you who's gonna die last episode, last first reaction. I already told you who's gonna die in Snowfall this season. It's real simple. Put it in the comments if you all remember who I said is gonna die. Because the way I see it, this is who I said is gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And Nathan Smith, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I want to see who y'all say, who in the comments get it right on who I said will die in Snowfall. Because you know, this is dope, man. I love this show, but it ain't looking too good for some of these people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Damian Kenny. What up, brother? Thanks for the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. The J1s. Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? This another one. Shout out to Mr. D Wooten 81. You said V been scamming because look who raised it. That's all she knows. Shout out to my boy Juan Blaze, who was live chatting with me. And I said to him that V been scamming him from day one. From day one. And she then went deep undercover to the point where she did married and got pregnant. I'm telling you, she has been scamming him from day one. When she found out that he was ready to fall in love with that cuckoo, he was gonna fall in love with that cuckoo. Then she put it on him, put that little Georgia peach on that blop, blop, blop. He was like, marry me. I'm rich and a drug dealer. I'll give it all to you. told her all his damn business too soon, which then he knew nothing about her. So she knew that he had money and that he was weak in the knees and he don't know how to think. And I bet you, and this is going to be the biggest bombshell and shocker to a lot of people, but I've been saying this from day one, that I don't trust her and that she's scamming them. I know some people may have gave up once she got pregnant. I think that's just how deep she's going to get everything and to get him to drop his guard and to be able to rob him blind. Watch. It's going to break his heart. It's going to break his heart. And she going to tell him over the phone or something. He going to be trying to get his money, get in contact with them. She going to be in another country with her mama at the beach, telling him over the phone, sorry, it had to be this way, Franklin. It's over. And not only is she going to have his money, she going to do something with them properties and all of that, where he going to be screwed out of everything. She going to really, really do him in. And he trusted her with so much information. It's over. She's going to really destroy and wipe him out completely. He thought Teddy did him wrong. Watch. Remember I said it. I got so much stuff going on in the background and things that I ain't been able to do my work like I used to, and the videos and stuff. And I got things set up where I'm ready to crank them out. But I had a lot of unexpected stuff. Shout out to all my channel members in Discord that joined my YouTube channel. When you in the Discord, some of us been chatting, talking, and you all know some of the stuff. But nevertheless, once I get this stuff straightened out, which will be very soon, within a week, 2 weeks, hopefully, I will be back making my quick theory videos like I used to, and it will be easy to find and see that I said was going down. So let's see. Let me get to that. Cheryl Overman. That's right. I said everyone is going to die. I said everyone is going to die in Snowfall. I don't see anybody living. Franklin, I think, is going to die. Only people, if you want to count V and the mama, I think they'll live. But out of the main characters, I don't even see how they can even go to jail. I mean, of course it could happen, but I just don't see that happening before them getting killed. Franklin, Jerome, Louis. I don't think actually, Leon, he shouldn't have brought his ass back. Wanda, she gonna OD. She gonna have that rock that she always had her eye on. I used to always smoke a little 20 piece. It was nothing. So I just got me another 20 piece. Little did I know my tolerance was low in that. Made her tweak out. She gonna OD. Watch. Wanda gonna OD. I mean, out of the main characters, I don't see any of them living. And I don't see any of them. The mama might. Ooh, Franklin's mama. I'm thinking about that. Y'all got so many great comments, man. I'm gonna have to skip some, but I'm reading them. Stan say Leon is safe. I think Leon is dead. How many of y'all think Leon is safe? Put a L1 if you think Leon will live. L1. Put a L2 if you think Leon is dead. I think Leon being dead is gonna be the most obvious. He shouldn't have left. And he see that unless next episode he gone. And then we see him at the end at everybody's funerals. If he stay, he's a dead. That's an L2. If Leon stays, he's dead. So I don't think Leon is safe. You know. Now, Mr. Jones says Sissy got to live at least. Sissy, I'm on the fence with. I don't know about Sissy. That's a good one. I don't know if Sissy will live or die. I kind of think she will live, but she messing with some real shady people. The KGB, Teddy already killed her husband, all kind of stuff. So Oso gonna die. Yep, I think Oso will die. I think Teddy will probably die too. I think it's at least a 70% chance Teddy will die. I think it's really hard for a lot of these people to live. And the way that they write this show, they write it correctly for the most part. So when these characters go and do certain things like Power, man, how many times did they find a way for Dre to get away when Dre was supposed to be dead? You know what I'm saying? It's so many times Dre was supposed to be dead in Power, and they found a way for this dude to live. So they don't do that in Snowfall for the most part. When a character's dead, they're dead. Or they don't put them in those positions where you got to find some way for them to get out of it and live to the next episode. So I think that the way it's writing and the way it's going, they're dead. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he should have stayed. He definitely should have stayed. Let me see what else we got here. Sissy will live. How many of you all think Sissy will live? Put a 1C if you think Sissy, Franklin's mama, will live. That includes going to jail because she's still alive. So put a 2C if you think she dies. I'm interested to see this one because I'm not sure yet. I'm at least 55% that she will live. At least. I think up to 70%. But then again, it can swing because of who she messing with and what she doing. She's getting real muddy right now. So she might live because she'll be in jail. But I don't know about Sissy yet. I don't know. Now, DeMarcus Vaughn says that Alton is not dead and Teddy used Alton to get Franklin Saint's money. I don't think Alton knew Franklin's money, though. Teddy already could get Franklin's money because he set the accounts up for Franklin. So he didn't need Alton to get Franklin's money. So I don't think that's if that happened, that is not the reason. But what I want to know, and they have never answered this question on the show, is when Teddy allegedly killed Alton, we never heard Sissy say anything about the body or a funeral or any of that. So, like, what happened? Was his body laying there? Did they have a funeral in Cuba? What did they do? So, I don't know. They didn't mention it. I guess we just got to assume that, you know, she saw his ass laying there with that fro mushed to the side with a bullet in it. I mean, I guess because they didn't say it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Cheryl Overman says Scully learned his lesson. Hey, that's facts right there, Cheryl. Scully don't be doing that stuff no more. He chilled his ass out. So, you know what I'm saying? They better learn to chill. Now, let's see. Let me get to this other part. Oh, so this we see Big D don't play, baby. Big D making that money. He got a little house of a fun house, adult playhouse. He got old thickness riding. He got a little, you know what I'm saying, roller coaster, a merry-go-round. Mary, that's her name. Mary, she could go round and round, round and round. Come on, Mary. Mary, go round, baby. He had that girl bucket naked, just riding. Yee. He over here playing Miss Pac-Man. They got all kind of stuff going on. He making money. Got the machine gun on the door, guards. We done found out it's been a hell of a war. Man, it's been a war between Franklin and the cousin. But then they never answered. Why was Franklin ready to kill Big D? What do y'all think? I think maybe he may be mad. Maybe Big D started buying from Jerome. And maybe Franklin mad because now that's keeping money in their pockets. But that's the only reason I could think of why Franklin would want to kill Big D, especially while he was trying to take a Big D UMP. Don't never kill a man on the toilet, man. What this look like, Game of Thrones? You want to kill your father on the privy. But drop a load, then drop a load. Anyway, Big D, he like, yeah, you won't come work for me? Hey, it's crazy when the shoe on the other foot, boy. Big D wasn't playing, boy. So, you know what I'm saying? Big D, for some reason in the middle of it, between Franklin and Jerome, the only reason I could think of is that he buying his supply from Jerome instead of Franklin. Franklin mad. They got everybody strapped like an army around in the hood now. It's like, damn, a war zone. Leon ain't know what to do. Everybody, it seemed like when he came back to see bearing little African gifts, ain't nobody give a damn about that stuff. The only person that was interested in his trip was Einstein, and he wasn't even trying to talk to him, but he was interested. He like, man, ain't nobody living in no hutch. They got like cities and stuff, man. Wow, man. I thought they was sending smoke signals. So, you know. What y'all think about Wanda? Famous samurai ghost. What you think about Snowfall? Snowfall, excellent show. Another fire episode. Sipping on a little gin and juice. That's a little brewski right here. Silver Bullet. Tastes great. Less filling. Anyway, Einstein is smart, but he was surprised that Africa was advanced. But that's not a testament to him, because there's a lot of people in America, and unfortunately a lot of black folks in America, especially in the 80s and the 90s, that thought maybe Africa may still be that way, which is unfortunate. But it is parts that is, but most of the cities are modern to the most part. Anyway, we see Franklin, man, he had to break it down to Leon, man. Like, look, man, it's cool, whatever. You see Franklin's house, you know what I'm saying? They have hit each other in smart ways. You know what I'm saying? They used, Louis and Jerome used dirty cops and had them come search the place just to bust up everything. He had an eviction notice on his door. I don't know how many people may have noticed that, but he had a big old notice to vacate on his door. So, you know, it's like, damn, all his stuff falling apart. I'm surprised he's still living there, you know. And then they say he's broke still. So I'm wondering how much time has passed from episode 2 to episode 3, because we saw that he was just getting back on his feet, so to speak. But I don't know. I think maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month. But I don't know, man. The war between Franklin, Jerome, and Louis, it really got really messy. We didn't see Sissy this episode, which I'm wondering what's her role in all this, because we already know that Sissy, she tried to keep the peace. Now Jerome smacked Bah, that. Go on, do it. Do it. Pull the trigger, nigga. Pull the trigger. Kill me. Go ahead. Kill me. Jerome wasn't playing. So we saw that it did escalate, but we don't know what Sissy role is. Another thing that we saw, and I'm wondering what Sissy role is in all this. You know, is she, how she feel about all them going to war? But Oso now is really radioactive. Everywhere he goes, somebody taking pictures of him with somebody. I mean, dude could not be around me at all. Like, dude, I don't know you. Everybody he talked to, everything he did being documented by two different people. So, you know, he got the them boys on his back, them feds, and the KGB watching him. Like, damn, Oso in trouble. And he paranoid. And so we see him and Teddy go to Costa Rica. He paranoid. He don't know what may happen. Teddy is a straight stone cold killer, business-like. And even though Oso is a killer too, he's afraid of Teddy, you know, and he didn't know if Teddy might kill him or whatever, but he go after he realizes the real mission. And so they go and trying to deliver these guns. Then they trying to capture this dude or get this intel that he had. And while they was there talking, he like, yeah, this war. Oso's like, yeah, this war will eventually end. And Teddy's like, yeah, okay. And he says, so when this war ends, let me do my Oso. When the war ends, what they do it with us, huh? When you say you do the war end, huh? What happened? And he say, Teddy say, you know, we gonna go our separate ways. So Oso probably thinking like, because what they gonna let him leave with money and all the crimes he committed? I mean, they could, but he didn't seen how Teddy operates and he don't fully trust them. Plus, he got his balls in a vice. He got one ball and two different hands. You know what I'm saying? One with the feds and, you know what I'm saying, one with Teddy. And so he don't know where he about to do. Plus the KGB is watching. Yeah, I just think it's hard for Oso to get out. Plus, here's the thing. I think all of them could get out, but greed is the problem. So they don't want to just get on the plane and leave right now somewhere. Because then they'd have to leave everything behind and probably lose a lot of money. And so they trying to get this money and leave, which makes it so much more difficult. So much more difficult. If they just want to leave now and just whatever and not have whatever they got on their back, they just alive, then they could get out. But trying to leave with that money, that's the hard part. Leon is so lucky he left when he did and so stupid if he stays, especially after now what he's seeing and what he's been told. It's time to go. What, you gonna come back to work for Big D? Like, that would be stupid, you know? So it's over. Go back to Africa. Start, you know, becoming a little African priest. They are blending. Oh, they are blending. Blending. Terry Crews and Blended with Adam Sandler. When one person meets another, they are blending. Oh, make my titties bounce. They are blending. We see that him and Wanda blended in Africa, then got married, which was excellent cinematography. how they had him on the beach and the way it looked like it was a drone used because it was in the sky. I guess some people may think it's a helicopter, maybe, I don't know, but they use drones nowadays. At one point, it used to have to be a helicopter, which would have been an expensive shot. But now you can get those great shots with drones and not so expensive. And they had them on the beach in a little beautiful little wedding ceremony. And him and Wanda, meet me at the altar in your crack pipe. Make sure you don't smoke that whole rock tonight. Let's get high. That's the remix. I just remixed that. What y'all think? We see him and Wanda getting married, and Doc Shakaloo put them together. Happy. He should have stayed his ass there when he talking to his boy about trying to go back and fix some stuff. And he like, man, you gonna be in danger? You in danger? Don't do it. You don't do it when you're in the bush. If you are in danger, you do not do it. You have a wife who like it, the glass pee-pee. You don't let the do that. Don't do it. It's too much. She sucked the glass pee-pee. Yo, snap. So I think it's over for Wanda as well. She gonna OD. You know, he gonna find out she OD. He gonna lose it. He gonna be ready to cry and kill and not give a damn. And, you know, it's just sad. Should have stayed in Africa, you know, making jewelry and stuff. But it's over. What else happened this episode that I miss? Here's Sambuca. Let's see what else y'all got. What else y'all want me to talk about this episode? You missed me doing them video recaps. Shout out to Fame Samurai Ghost on Twitch. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It's all J Moore Reviews. Can't get no easier than that. Definitely need the support. Appreciate you for coming through. And I know you missed the videos because you just told me. And I appreciate it. I miss doing them. I did not forget. They are coming back. They are blending. So, you know, and you're right. Fame Samurai said it would be crazy that Leon went through all of that just to die. It would be. And it's a damn shame that, you know, that's what's going to happen. Louisiana boy said Leon should have never left Africa. That's facts. I mean, I don't know why I'm about to ask this because I know this is going to be damn near 100%. Damn near. But how many people think Leon should have stayed in Africa? Put a L1 if he should have stayed in Africa, and put a L2 if it was time for him to go. He did the right thing. I'm interested to see what you guys put there, as well as everybody watching on the replay. Let me take a little swig of this naughty water, and then I'm going to go ahead and give my Moorescore rating for this episode. Get you a J Moore Reviews cup. All right, let's see. How many of y'all think he supposed to stay? My boy Reggie M. He said L1. L1 for Tony ATK7. Drew's Girl L1. Jazzy Mock L1. Savannah L1. Stan, you sending some Ciroc? Dwayne L1. Fame Samurai said L2. You the only one think he should have left, huh? I mean, the reason I say he should not have left is because he's gonna die. So I mean, that's a very good reason not to leave. But if he was able to leave and come back, like if he came for like 2 weeks and then went back, that's different. But he over here acting like he want to stay and start a community center like Alton or something. Like, man, you know you done forked up, right? You know you done forked up. Take you back to Africa. Take your black back to Africa. Get the fork back to Africa. Muyan. Need to get the fork back to Africa for real. So, all right. Savannah, what you trying to say? Goldschlager? Drinking some of that Goldschlager? All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get his Moorescore rating about this episode 3 for Snowfall. All right, for those that are new, the Moorescore is my rating system I made. 4 simple categories, 25 points each, give you a total of 100, and you can always drop a decimal point to get a score of 1 to 10. And I always give a 0.5 leeway margin. So let's get to it. The visuals and cinematography for this episode was excellent. They actually were in Africa. We got to see some ruins of some things in Africa from the slave trade, the beach, the way they showed the things in the Compton area and Big D, Mary riding that thing. I mean, there was a lot of good cinematography in here. I really enjoyed the Africa and different things. So I'm going to give this a 25 for this episode, which is very, very rare for me to give a top score. Okay. Storyline and plot for this episode. This episode's storyline and plot was very good. It was mostly focused on Leon and Wanda. We just got a little taste of everyone else. I think they were barely on the screen compared to Leon and Wanda. We probably got just a couple minutes of Franklin at most, and that's rare. So, but with that being said, it was good to see how they've been living in Africa, their journey and the things. So overall, out of a 25, I will give this a 20. Okay. Special effects, makeup, costumes. I think everything was on point. Not a lot of special effects or makeup, but the costumes, the attire, everything in Africa was on point. I mean, they were there, so I mean, they couldn't have messed it up. So with that being said, I'll give it a 22 for the costumes in Africa. All right, and then entertaining fun factor. This episode was very good. It wasn't as good as the first 2. I don't know. You all let me know in the comments. Do you think this episode was as good as the first 2? The first 2 came out with a bang, okay? So it's kind of, that was damn. They came out with that fire. Who got that fire? Why don't you pass me the green so I get higher? So with that being said, I will say I'll give it a 22. 22. It was very good. I enjoyed it. Wasn't as good as the first 2 episodes, but very enjoyable. Nothing wrong with it at all. I give it a 22, which brings the episode 3 Moorescore to an 89, which is damn good. It's almost an A. And my numbers are equal to the grading system in school, meaning the 70s are a C, the 80s are a B, and the 90s are an A. So that 89, this would give this a B plus, a high B plus, 1 point away from an A. I always give a 0.5 margin of victory of discretion. So if you feel it's a 90 or a 95 or an 85, I can see the case to be made for that. Type that Moorescore in. Now it's your turn. Let me know what's your Moorescore. Put hashtag Moorescore and put your rating in, and I'll put your rating on the screen, and we'll see what you think of this episode before we get out of here. I mean, truthfully, I give it an 89. What's 1 point? I'll round it up to a 90, a 9 out of 10. I could give this, but see what helps this episode with the rating on the Moorescore is that it did have great scenery and cinematography, so that helped it up. But if you said an 85, I could see that. An 85, which is a B plus, that's good. That's cool. That's great. That's honor roll, baby. Hey, who would be mad at unless you a genius? If you had all B pluses. So, but with that being said, I liked it. Great episode. They on the roll this season, and and also if you wanted to round it to a score of 1 to 10, then that would be a 8.9, or basically a 9 out of 10, or a 8.5. I would give this between an 8.5 to a 9. The Moorescore come up with an 8.9. So there you have it. Stan Jackson give it a 9.0 for the Moorescore. That's what's up. Judah Music, a 92. Okay. That's what's up for the Moorescore. All right. You spelled it how I say it. But it's all good. I appreciate you. All right. I'm up out of here, y'all. Another fire episode. I got a lot of other stuff coming soon, so be on the lookout. Snowfall, man, this is a good show. And if anybody happens to be passing by and catch on this, it's definitely worth watching. I'm looking forward to the show being over, actually, because I think I'm gonna just binge it on Hulu, and that way it's no commercials. And my pops, he ain't never seen it, so I might just binge it with him, no commercials, and damn, that's gonna be fire. Snowfall is a really good show, so I'm gonna do that when this is over, binge it, and it's a couple other stuff that's bingeable. But yeah, Snowfall is off to a great start to end it. They going out with a bang. And you all let me know now that Snowfall is in the final season. Is it better than Power, the original Power? You all put in the comments, what is better, Snowfall or Power? OG Power. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm interested to see what y'all think. And yeah, that's a good one right there. What's better, Power, OG Power, or Snowfall? Yeah. So I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Louisiana boy says Snowfall got better writing than Power. Don't trip. I said it. Said Snowfall. Hey, Snowfall is the truth. Snowfall is the truth. It's a good show, man. Definitely a good show, y'all. Before I get out of here, I appreciate everybody for watching. I will be having a first reaction tomorrow for what come out Thursday nights. Oh, BMF. So much going on. So come through at 1 a.m. because I will be live immediately after the episode. We all know they play BMF at midnight on the app. Most people watch it. After it's over, I will be live. So come on through for my first reaction for BMF. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Deuces. Everybody be safe. And I'm out.